Cédric, you've been here a few months now. You seem to be settling in very well to the Premier League, and you've got a nice big bruise to show.
Yes, it was against Leicester. I had 8 stitches, but now it's fine. Now it's okay again. So I'm settling good. I'm adapting to the Premier League as well. So some marks are normal. It's something, a story to later we can remember. So it's nice.
The Leicester game came in what I think was perhaps a big month for you, October. You really seemed to settle into the team and to life in the Premier League. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, of course. This month was a good month for me. I think my performance was nice, was okay, and I feel good with my colleagues. I'm starting to adapt as well to the way we play, to the similar small details that we need to change sometimes when we change countries and coming to England. There's some small things as well that sometimes you need to adapt, and I think in this month, like you said, I'm getting used, and I think I grow up as a player as well, and that's my target.
Was the first month quite difficult then, because you'd been at Sporting for so long?
It's not easy because you are far away from your friends, from your family, but it's normal. It's our life. It's always difficult, but the player's life, he need to adapt quick. And I'm not saying it was like difficult like hell, but it was not easy at all. But now I'm adapting, still adapting, and I think I'm doing well, so I'm happy for that.
We of course had the Europa League, and there was perhaps disappointment for you to miss out in those games. How did you react to that? How did you use that to motivate you?
Of course, our goal was being together in that group of Europa League, but I was really sad because I think it would be good to the team as well. But in the other hand, I think all the team get together in that hard moment, because in these hard moments, when you stay together, you show that you have that spirit, team spirit, and I think it was good for the team, because we get together, and then in the next game we get immediately a good answer on the field, and I feel part of the team. So if we lose, even if I don't play, I feel like I was playing. I feel bad. I think too much about the game when it doesn't go well, because I want to change it immediately. After immediately I need another game. I'm like that. That's why I always try to play my best and be in a good level.
Do you feel like you're now starting to get a real understanding of what Ronald Koeman, the coach, is expecting from you as a fullback?
Of course, it always depends from coaches, because some coaches likes one way, some likes another, and I'm getting used as well to Ronald Koeman. I think I understand the way he wants to play, and we are doing well. So I'm trying my best to do always what he asks me to do.
And of course, there's a lot of competition for places at right back. You've got Kuko Martina and Mayo Yoshida, who stepped in brilliantly and scored a goal as well.
Yeah, it's normal, because in football you always have competition. So it's nothing new for me. When I go to the national team, there's so many good players as well. So you always need to keep the level, and that's a good thing, competition, because so you need always to be better and better, and that's okay for me. That's really nice.
And of course, Maya scoring. Does it put a little bit of pressure on you when you're getting forward?
Not at all, not at all, because it's important to the team. It was another game against another team, so I'm happy to to see that our team wins, and doesn't matter who scores. The most important thing is that we achieve the win.
That win against Aston Villa seemed to round off what was a really positive month for the team on the pitch.
It was just this draw against Leicester was a little bit hard because we were winning 2-0 half-time, so we were expecting to win this game. Still, I think we did well in Liverpool and now in Aston Villa too. Two difficult game, of course. Aston Villa is not in the best moment as well, so I think we played as we should play, and we show that we are better.
For you, I expect the Premier League was all about going to places like Stamford Bridge against Chelsea and Anfield against Liverpool, and that's a real reason why you came here. So to show your qualities on that stage must have made you really proud.
Of course, that's really nice stadiums that you normally saw on the TV, and now you are playing in them. So it's really nice, and against amazing players as well. And I think when you play football, you need always to have that target, because so you will be focused on your job and try to do the best to get this to play that kind of games that are unbelievable. Playing against so good players is always a really nice situation.
Now, from Portugal, you will of course know a lot about Chelsea, about Liverpool, about the established teams in the Premier League. You might not know too much about Sunday's opponents though, AFC Bournemouth. What do you know about them?
Yes, I know some small things, of course. Bournemouth, they just arrived the Premier League, so they are close to Southampton, so it's a kind of derby this Sunday. So it will be for sure a nice game. And I know that it's a derby. I know that they start okay. Now they lost the last two games as well, I think. So of course it's a team that still are adapting to the Premier League as well. So, but for sure, a derby is a derby, and it's always a really tough game. And a Premier League game is always tough.
And you'll have a lot of experience of derby games from your time in Portugal, I imagine.
Yes, I had a lot Sporting Benfica. This is the derby, big derby of Portugal, not from Lisbon. It's really of Portugal. So it involves a lot of things. The fans get crazy, all the environment around the game, all the week speaking about the game. It's a game with a lot of pressure, but on the other hand, is that kind of games that players like to play, because it's about small details, it's about high level as well, and the pressure that football have, and that's where players normally grow up as a players too, and that's nice. And I hope this derby will be kind of really tough game, because it means that we will need to be in our best moment to beat Bournemouth.
Do you always have to have that perhaps extra intensity when there is that little bit of rivalry there between the teams perhaps?
Of course, there's always extra motivation in a derby. You feel it because you feel it outside the field, and inside the field you still feel that is your direct opponent sometimes. And in this case, Bournemouth is so close to Southampton, so we will for sure feel that on the field, and do our best to beat Bournemouth.
Do you feel it's a good opportunity though to try and move up the table, move up a few positions with a good win?
Yeah, of course. Each week is important here. So against Bournemouth, in our heads, we just think about winning. It have to be like that, and then we see the table after.